That's the wrong thing. Alright, good morning everyone. Yeah, that was Twitch. Good morning everyone, this is Jay with another in-car commute vlog. As every morning, or always, as always, I'm your host of the show. And yeah, not much stories to tell. This morning I was waking up around 7 and I saw BJJAYK started his broadcast. I was thinking, oh yeah, at that time, just hop in, and yeah, he recognizes me every time because we had that funny stream together, and I tried to converse a little bit in Korean, but my writing is so bad, guys. I have to improve my writing, Korean writing. But still, it was fun. But I couldn't do it for a long time, so maybe half an hour, 40 minutes. I mean, that's enough in the morning time, right? Like wasting 40 minutes just to watch a broadcast. And then I sent him a balloon, because I realized how I can buy balloons right now, and because Korean Africa is opening up for global viewership, so they also implemented the buying process for foreigners, and it worked. I bought 10 stars, not so much, and I gave him one, and then he, oh my god, Jay, how did you do that? And then I tried to explain that now Global Africa is being shut down, 15 days left, the clock is ticking, so yeah, 15 days left until Global Africa is over. And so yeah, they started opening up for the global viewership. And if you tell Koreans, like every time, because my global friends, Squad Global Africa, they said, yeah, but the CEO announced it in his stream. I said, who's watching the CEO of Korean Africa when there's no problems? No one watches him. There will people be watching him. I don't want to be rude, and he's a nice guy, but still, I mean, like, if you are using Twitch, why would you watch the stream of the Twitch CEO? You wouldn't watch that unless you have like topics to address, or you're interested in commercially in the company Twitch or something, right? Where's the people? The highway is empty. What's up? Am I that late? Yeah, like maybe a little bit late. And every time I tell people Global Africa is being closed down, all foreigners will come to Korean Africa side, to the main side. They're like, oh, what? Why? We don't know that. And yeah, so it's kind of funny that so many Koreans are unaware of that fact, that even that there is a global Africa on the one hand, and that it's being closed down. It's like the second shock for them, for us as well, right? But so, like, to my experience, many don't know, and I don't want to be rude, but many Koreans are kind of not racist, but not very foreigner friendly when it comes to their realm. And so I think it will be a little bit irritating at the beginning when there's like many foreigners showing up at a time, So they will say, oh, what's going on? This is our site, right? Like kind of nationalist behavior. Yeah, that's I think that will be an interesting time for Africa, whether they can implement the foreigners into the website, whether they can change the behavior of the Koreans to accept foreigners, or which might be the consequences, Koreans don't feel at home anymore in their Africa because it was like closed for foreigners for a very, very long time, so they're actually not used. And when I broadcast on Korean Africa, they still ask, how do you know Africa? Like, it's impossible for a foreigner to broadcast because you have to send in your passport and stuff, and if you don't know that, you wouldn't be able to broadcast on Korean Africa site. And that's why they are irritated. That's why they typically, when they see broadcasters outside from Korea, it's Koreans living abroad, but typically more as viewers, not as broadcasters. But since I broadcast from outside of Korea, that's something very uncommon for them. So and when I switch to outside view, they realize, the time of the day doesn't fit, the sunshine doesn't fit, the cars don't fit. So they realize, oh, this camera is not from inside of Korea. And then they get curious. Some of them, not all of them. Yeah. Yeah, that's my resume. I want to try to broadcast more, but I don't have that much time. That's like the main problem. It's always a time problem, because the office gets more and more work, so that's a little bit hard for me to save up the time for the streaming. And I also started streaming, studying like the marketing and design thinking, so that costs also a lot of time. So I lost my regular schedule, and that's, I think, one of the main problems that I caused myself to decrease the streaming. Yeah, that's how it is. Anyways, so I'm off to the work, to the office, and today we start with the surgery. It will be an interesting surgery. We're trying to close a bone defect behind the last molars in the lower jaw, which was caused by wisdom tooth extraction. So that will be interesting. Someone's watching. 안녕하세요, 제이입니다. 여기서 스위스예요. 그래서 이건 스위스산이에요. Like that, right? Yeah, it's always the fun thing when you start addressing them, then they leave. They feel like, oh my god, he got me. Why so? Yeah, anyways. It's already 24 degrees, so it will be getting like they said 30 degrees, and tomorrow will start raining again. So enjoy the sight. You won't see that in tomorrow's stream. Yeah, you won't. So.
노hin클로 님이 요.
Hello. What did it say? Yo. Yo, man. What's up? I'm driving to work, so not much going on. As always, every morning I drive to work. What's his name? Info.
노hin클로 님이 Where is this?
이건 스위스예요. This is Switzerland. Europe. Switzerland. This is far away from Korea. 9,000 kilometers. I think it's 9,000 or 8,000 kilometers. Around that.
페닌설러 님이 하이.
Oh, you're from Canada? Isn't it?
페닌설러 님이 Where are you going?
Isn't it very late in Canada? Like, it's 8 o'clock. You should have 1 a.m., 2 a.m. Aren't you sleeping? Yeah, we said it yesterday. Insomnia is universal. It's a global phenomenon. Alright. Where are you going? I'm going to work. I'm going to work. So, I'm dentist here in Switzerland.
노hin클로 님이 Yes it's 223.
Yeah, I'm going to work. I'm a dentist, and today we start with the surgery. So, and when the weather is nice, I give you the outside view. When it's raining, you get to see me. When it's raining, you get to see me, and at the end, I also switch back the camera. So, you're watching from Canada. How did you log in? Did you send in your passport? I wonder, because Korean Africa is being opened up for worldwide viewer and broadcastership, so there will be a lot of changes for the Korean users, because there will be many foreigners coming into the site. So I wonder, I was philosophizing about how it will change.
페닌설러 님이 Are you a dentist?
Yes, I am. 맞죠? That can happen. There are these people who do this. Yeah. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I hate it. I think it's not that of a perfect job, actually, but it's getting harder every time because it's getting more and more expensive, and people don't want to spend so much money. That's like the problem. Yeah. Time changes, right? The golden age of dentistry is over.
노hin클로 님이 How do you stream?
I stream in the car with Bitstream app on Android phone. and the Bitstream app allows you to put in the web overlay, so that's how you see
페닌설러님이 RUA 롯 오브 메이크 A 머니.
no. No, I wish I would. As I told you, times for dentistry, the golden times are over. It's not that easy anymore. That's like, it would be fun if it would be that way, but it's not. And I opened my office recently, so typically I run into red figures every year, so I cannot pay back the investment. So like from a standpoint as a dentist, yeah, I can live with it, but from a standpoint of an investor, it was a bad investment, actually. Yeah, but it's my job, what can you do? I could sell it and try to get hired, but I hated being a hired dentist, a salary dentist, so I won't go back to being a salary dentist. I would rather leave Europe and go for Korea, America, or somewhere else and try to get my business running instead of they suffer a lot of time